Everyone, it's Gwathorn from Gwathorn's Games, and today I'm going to be running Carn Dúm, and I'm going to be doing that with my Rune Master. It's a level 126 Rune Master. It's the one I'm currently leveling.
Carn Dúm, the capital of Angmar and the former stronghold of the Witch King. Angmar's shadow has returned to this city in the form of the false king Mordor, steward of Angmar.
Now, if you had all the keys, of which there are 2, you would be able to go straight through the middle and go straight into the castle. We cannot do that. So we are going to be going, or I am going to be going, down to the south, down to the west. Okay, so this is the first time I've done Carn Dúm with this character, so it's going to start getting a few of the deeds are going to start popping up. Okay, so first of all, look at the character. It's fairly straightforward gear. Mainly level 120 odd gear. The actual character itself, the legendary items. I actually have 2 slots for power items, which I haven't put into this character. That I just got because I just got to level 126. But I would probably go for single target damage and single target crit. So I've been more focused on damage over time and area of effect damage and area of effect counts and increasing the range. So, but this character is now at the point where I could probably throw some single target damage in as well. Okay, and I may as well, while I'm here, the character itself is running Redline, almost all, but enough blue to get the Rune of Restoration and enough yellow to get the 2 steps into the statically charged Fulgurite runestones. So I'm mainly going to be running runestones. I've got the legendary items to give me bonuses to those. Yeah, so Essence of Flame damage and things like that. So let's go. So I'll basically be just dropping a runestone for each of these just to clear them. If there's a group. If there's not, I'll just take them out individually. Okay, so you have to come down this way to the west to be able to get access to Carn Dúm itself. Just round a few of these up and then drop. Okay, that'll do. Extra targets is always very nice. Drop another one here. Actually, I'll go a little bit further. Now, do not go into this area in there. If you do that, you will die. Insta-death. So, try and stay out of that as much as possible. I've tried this with numerous characters. It's all fairly straightforward. Oops, I went the wrong way, which is always the way. I needed to go over there. If you have the, I will go around. If you have the first of the keys, you will be able to go through the iron grate, which cuts out the first section. So there's 2 sections, ornate key and there's the iron grate key. If you have both, you can go straight through to the end, but we're going to go up this way because we don't have any of the keys. let that deal with that. Yep. And keep going. Round up a few of these. Take care of the range and keep going. So yeah, to get into instant death dropping into any of those, having a melee character can be problematic with that effect. But here we have the first of the bosses. Hoorah. Okay. I'll actually do something different. I'll actually take him out that way. Okay, so I've got a new deed, Champions of Carn Dúm, which I'll add to the tracker. As I said, this is the first time I've done it, so this is with this character. So I've got the start of the champion, so this is the initial. Now, the slugs in here, if you have not done the Shires, if you've not done the Shire slug deed, then you will not get the Slayer deed for these slugs. So you have to go back and do the Shire Slayer deeds if you intend getting all of these. And these will all come out and attack you, and I did that with a melee character not too long ago and ran straight over the edge. Okay, so if you have the ornate great key, you can go through there. It's another shortcut. Okay, so let's go back out again. So it's all about shortcuts. So this is a level 50 instance, which is one of the first, and it was designed to. Yeah, these will knock me back if I'm not careful. So I will be more careful taking those out. They'll knock me off the rails. If I'm not careful, I have to set myself in the right location. There's plenty of Slayer deeds to get from here. I'll just keep taking them out as I'm going around. You can get lost doing this, and some of these will not be red. They won't activate until you get closer, which makes them a bit problematic. But we're well on our way to get the first key. Let's see if I can drop one close enough to these. I don't really know if I need to take them, but yeah, you knocked me off. Okay, which just goes to show how close you have to get. Okay, so this is one of the ones that won't turn red until you get closer. And then they'll both come at you. Just be careful. Now, you have the option of going up, which I wouldn't do because there's not much up there. Keep going, go back down again, and that'll keep you going. There's another one of those that's going to be green until I actually get close. And now we're doing the gradual climb. Oops, there was something that was invisible. As I said, I was doing this with a burglar, but the burglar was melee and went straight into the rubbish, straight into the green slime. When you come back, when you've got the key from you'll be heading off in that direction, going into the other tunnel over there. But we're not there yet. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, now this is the Guardians. There was going to be a number of those. This is just the first one. When you set this off, you have to make a run for it now. So let's go. Oops, not where I wanted to go. I want to go up here. Now you can see if you take too long, it will destroy the bridge. I just did that with a runestone. I'll actually have that while I'm here. Give myself an extra little bit of regeneration. Morale regeneration, and we will continue up. Here goes another one. Okay, and we'll go for our third. And we just keep going around until we get to the top. Drop a different runestone. And do an essence of, actually it's Smouldering Wrath. And now we're up to the last one, right at the top. Now, oops, I shouldn't have waited. Okay, so drop the rune, Smouldering Wrath. Okay, and I have the Ornate Gate key. Now you have to actually right click on that and add it to your wallet, to your keyring. Now, and these bosses do not have any rewards other than the keys, which is fair enough. Well, this is one of the level 50s. So we'll go back the way I came. I think you might be able to jump off the edge there, but it's safer to, because instant death if you do it wrong. I think I'll just do it the safe way, which is go back the way I came and go back to that location that I pointed out before. As you've probably gathered from this, because we haven't even finished the first section of 3 sections of Carn Dúm, it is a fairly long instance. But I'm going to try and do it all in one go. There are only 2 instances left for me to record, which is Carn Dúm and the Rift. So I thought I would do them back to back. And let's drop down here. There we go. And now if you had the other key before, you'd be able to come through there from the slugs, but now we've got the Ornate Gate key, we can actually go in. And now we go to the next bit, which is the third of the bosses here. Okay, let's drop another one down here. Like all slugs, these will slow you down. They won't last too long as you've got decent attacks. Now, I may have gone the wrong way, which I have, which is always the way. Let's see if I can get the right way. There we go. Yeah, they're going to drop their slime, which is fine. It's going to slow me down, which is fine. Now, the next boss is one that is difficult to do with a melee character. Not impossible, but it is definitely difficult to do with a melee character. I've been slowed down again. You have to get all the tentacles around the outside. It's in the middle of a pool. Now, there are posts that do drop, but it's invincible until the tentacles go down. Okay, so you will eventually be able to, this will eventually drop and you'll be able to get over there. But we'll go around clockwise. We'll take out the tentacles. See if I can do it with that. Yep, I can do it with those, with the Essence of Flame. That's good. Go around to the next one. Now, it's going to be invincible as long as there are tentacles, so the idea is to drop, to take the tentacles out. Okay, there, yep, hasn't dropped yet. There we go, there it is, you can see it at least now, and the defense has kicked in. Let's go and take some more tentacles out. And as I said, until you take the tentacles out, it will be invincible. There's more tentacles around. Okay, so it's going to pull that down. It's going to be vulnerable for a little while. 39 meters on my skill, and I still cannot reach, which is interesting. There we go. And it's done. So the extra range extension, 39 meters, was definitely necessary. So I got 39 meter range on my Rid of Fire, only just managed to get it. So definitely necessary to do that. Got Lotro points for that, which is good, and I deed bestowed, which was the champion of Carn Dúm, which was getting the next group. Okay, so as I said, that would have fallen, so you can get back out if you need to, but we'll continue on. It is a long instance, this. Now the Rift is really one of the probably comparable duration, but there's the Iron Grate. We don't have the Iron Grate key, so we can't shortcut. Okay, let's go and get the Iron Grate key. Okay. Lots of stairs. Now, they don't lead anywhere except there is one boss on one of these exits, one of these landings, and you have to work out which one it is. I can never remember how many I have to go up there. Here we go. Okay, let's take these out. Because I don't think it is this one. Yeah, okay, nothing there, nothing there. There we go. That's one of them that has to be defeated. So let's do that. Okay, defeated. Oops. I've got other things I have to deal with now, which is fine. Okay, let's see if we can get through the door. Done. Okay, now you would here, because it looks like you just run straight through, you will eventually go for that boss, but you actually turn left and you actually go up here to get the iron key. Okay, let's take a few of these out. And the Merivale will turn up fairly shortly. Combustion is great. Okay, and here are the Merivale. Well, the start of them anyway. They'll start dropping from the roof. There they are up there. Run through a few of them, pick a few of them up, and then drop a rune. That should do it. Yep, there we go. And then I'll actually have some food because we're going to be running into the next of the bosses. Not too far over here. Okay, so here we have the Merivale boss that drops the rune, that drops the iron key, which is necessary to continue, to finish. And there we go. Let's take them out. Okay, so if I look in my inventory now, I will have the iron grate key, which I'm going to use. Okay, so I'm actually going to use a token to get my dread down. Okay, so we have the key. So we can continue on. We can go back and take that boss. The number of times I missed this side passage, and because I only ever did it solo, I did not have a clue where I needed to go. But I did eventually find it. I did eventually see it, and I did eventually work out that the iron grate key did drop from that. Okay, now you could go that way, there's not much there, but let's go and take this boss out. Now you have to take all of the priestesses out before you can take Ablagalth, and let's go for it. And we'll see if we can get the last one. Oh, good, we've got range on that. Okay, so we're on to the last one. Okay, done. And that, I'm gonna have this one as well. Okay. You can clean all of this up. There are definite Slayer deeds. I'd have 15, probably 40 odd Lotro points from taking all of those out with a couple of runs through the instance. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to basically go all the way back to the front gate and then try and get through this way. Deal with those. There's a horn blower. Have some coffee to speed myself up a little bit. Okay, and once you've got all the way to the east as far as you can, oh, there's a cargo, I'll take that out. Once you've got as far as you can go north again. And now we are going through, we've got to the gate, the iron gate. Okay, and this is the last of the second lot of, actually once we get through this, we'll get to the second lot. It's the end of the second lot of bosses, I should say. But now, if we just come, right, the entrance is just over there, and you would have come straight through, you would have got to this, and it says you need the iron gate key. If someone in the instance did not have the iron, in the party did not have the iron gate key, you would not be able to go any further. So, this is the last of the intermediate bosses, and we are going to get attacked by Angmar, and then another lot. See how long this runestone will last, and then I'll drop another one, several waves, and after that's done, the boss will turn and attack, which is what we've got to deal with now. Okay, and now we've done the champions of Carn Dúm, and a new deed is bestowed, which is the final bosses, which we'll go through. So, to get through here, you need the ornate great key, so you have to have had both the iron and the ornate keys to get into the castle. But let's go through it. You might see the name that's at the bottom of that list. Mordereth. Okay, so let's keep going. Now there's several mini bosses along here. This is the first of them, and they will pretty much all look like this. You'll get into the area, something will happen. So in this case, I'm going to go around, I'm going to wake everyone up, I'm going to take them all out. And then the boss is going to turn up. There's a horn blower. I won't worry about that at this point. Draw some more. Draw up another runestone. Run a combustion. Which is good. Won't worry about that. I'll take the next one with another drop of I'll actually come over here and drop it at the same spot. Okay, and then we should have, here we go, here comes the first of the mini bosses. I've got I need to do a bit of removal of fear and disease. Oh, okay. That's one. And we continue on. Again, we have more stairs. There is a side boss, if I remember rightly, but not yet. Here we have another one of these. I think this one drops from the roof when we get there. Yep. And we need to take them out. Okay, they're done. The doors have reopened. We can go. Okay, I'll actually get rid of these while we're here, so I'm out of combat. And we go back up the stairs. We keep going. Oops. Just check every door, check every way, just in case there's a boss that I miss. I just don't want to miss any on the way up, because, oops, we are at the last lot. Okay, we have almost certainly the next boss in that list. There we go. It's there, asleep, but we can do something about that. Here comes a lot of enemies. Do a healing one as well, just because. That's all three of them. Okay, let's take them out. Done. Okay, and we continue up the stairs. I'll get rid of that again. And we have two left, two bosses left. Check them all, just in case you miss one. As I said, I have not done this enough times to, well, I haven't done this enough times recently. This used to be one of my favorites. Okay, this is going to be fun because this one separates up, and this is one of the reasons why I chose a Runekeeper. They're going to go all out and they're going to come in one by one, disappear, and then just come in to attack. I'll see if I can actually eat something before then. No, I can't. Okay, where's it coming from? That's one. Took some damage in the process. I'll do a bit of healing. Okay. First one usually doesn't do any damage, or not much damage. You usually have to use two. This runestone is going to last for a while with any luck. And where's the last one? I'm assuming it's the last one. Okay. Well, we've still got more to come. Oh, yeah, okay. Drop another one, do some healing, do another writ, and another writ. Okay, now we have the original says, yeah, you probably shouldn't have done that. Do healing, and there we have it. We have another one gone, and we have one left. Make sure I've gone the right way. I think I should be going this way. As long as we're going up, we should be right. I will take the food while I'm here. But we're down to Mordorith. Mordorith is fun. If you do not have a good enough character, or your party is not good enough, Mordorith will take your part. Now we have two doors. That one's locked, can't get through there. The other door, though, is available at the other end. And it gives you a nice view. So let's go outside and have a bit of a look. So this is the Witch King's watch, which shows you where you've been. So we started over there, we came down, we went round, we went in, we went out, we went over, and we've ended up back. So this is the Witch King's watch. And now that we've gone through that, we have to start going through these doors, and they will start opening, and we will start getting attacked. There's that one's locked. I think this is the one that you actually open, and they start. So then once one's opened, the next one will open. Once the second one's open, and they're all gone, the next one will open, and it continues on like that until we get to the end. Here we go. And some Merveil, and I've got my runestones back, so I can take care of those. Okay, and we have some giants in a cargo. Oops, okay, I got interrupted. Let's drop that. And the cargo was gone as well. My loot is filled up. That's okay, it does happen. There's many things to sell, but during the dialogue I will. Okay, and this is the last chamber. And there's Mordorith. And Mordorith is going to have a few words to say. There's a few dozen words to say. And I will actually throw a few of these things out. Yes, let's put it to a test and see who is the stronger. Okay, so a whole heap are going to attack, and that's fine, but a whole heap are going to attack again in a second. It goes to arms for this time. Same issue, same result. He comes back. There's going to be multiples of them. Oops, they've stunned me. It's okay. I'll take him out. He'll go away again. They'll rush me again with something different. Okay, wood trolls this time. And we'll take them out. Next one will be a rush again of Mordorith, and then it'll be something else again. Okay, and giants, I think, trolls. Giants, okay, yes. Stunned again. That's always the way. Drop a runestone as soon as possible. And let's have Mordorith attack again. Not wholly defeated yet, but yeah, here we go. This is always fun. Again, the reason for the runestone and the reason for the Runekeeper. Take everything out. Okay, withstood everything so far, and let's see what we have to go. It's getting health going back up again, of course, but now we have a power drain as well. And there we are. There we have it. Champions of Carn Dúm final are done. Okay, and that's it. That is Carn Dúm. I got the Lotro points from doing it. I got the title of Lord of the Ashen Wastes, which I will make active in actual fact. Okay, well, thank you everyone for watching, and there's the seat. I won't sit on the seat, but that's the view. I'll go out and I'll have a look at from the watchtower, and that will do. So let's head back out. But thank you everyone for watching. As I said, I have one more video of soloing left after this, and that will be the Rift, and then I will be done with the soloing. There's basically none left after this. It's possible to solo one or two others, but they are so difficult, so long. I'm happy with the 2 Angmar instances as my final 2 instances. But okay everyone, thank you for watching, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye all.